Here are my 3 new favorite stories from Reddit. Here we go. This happened when I was 13. Once we were at a family gathering at my grandparents' house. I went to the bathroom to poop. I finished my work there, flushed the toilet. But the poop wasn't seeming to go away. The toilet water started to rise. And after it, my sister started knocking at the door nonstop as she was going to pee. I was so panicked thinking that everyone are going to laugh at me. So I rolled up my sleeve, plunged into the toilet, and cleared the blockage. I remember though I washed my hands 3 times, I could still smell the smell of poop. I honestly can't say I've ever heard of something like this happening before. I hope you quarantined yourself from society after that one. Now on to the next story. When I was about 12, I was messing around in my younger sister's room. I climbed and swung on the bed frame, laughing at how high I could go, feeling invincible. I wasn't thinking, just enjoying the chaos of a quiet afternoon. But then, in a split second, my balance slipped, and I tumbled to the floor, hitting it harder than I expected. At first, I thought nothing of it. I brushed myself off and laughed, assuming it was just another clumsy fall, but then I felt something odd pressing against my chest. Looking down, I realized a toothpick had somehow lodged itself into me. Panic shot through me instantly as I realized the danger. Without a second thought, I knew I needed help. My parents rushed me to the hospital, their faces a mix of fear and urgency. The doctors worked quickly, checking if the tiny toothpick had punctured anything vital, especially my lungs. That moment, I understood how fragile life could feel, even during what seemed like innocent play. That's insane. I can't imagine having a toothpick in my chest. What an experience. Now on to the next story. I was around 14 when I decided to explore the old, abandoned house at the end of my street. Everyone in the neighborhood said it was haunted, and naturally, that made it irresistible. I slipped through a broken window, flashlight in hand, heart pounding. The air smelled like mold and rust, and every creak of the floorboards made me jump like I had just seen a ghost. I wandered through the dusty living room, brushing aside cobwebs, when I noticed something strange in the corner, a pile of old dolls, their eyes staring, faces cracked. I laughed nervously at myself, thinking it was just a little creepy, but as I turned to leave, I heard a soft giggle behind me. I froze. Nobody else could be in there. I spun around, flashlight shaking, and caught movement in the hallway. Something small and fast darted past me. My instincts screamed to run, but my curiosity pinned me in place. Then I tripped on a loose floorboard and landed hard on the ground. That's when I realized there were hundreds of tiny, claw marks on the floor, leading straight toward me. I scrambled to my feet and bolted for the window I came in through, my heart hammering so loud I thought it might burst. As I crawled out, I swore I saw a shadow moving just behind the broken glass, watching me. I never went back inside that house, and for weeks, I kept hearing small giggles outside my window at night.